are getting the keys to our first apartment in Amsterdam, and I couldn't be more excited, and I'm also really nervous. So we just got ready. It's a Sunday morning, which is kind of unusual, but we're really happy and really excited, and we're gonna go to our little apartment. Hi, we got to the apartment this morning and I wanted to show you a little empty apartment tour because it's semi-empty now. We got here this morning and we finished getting rid of the flooring that was in the apartment. Okay, this is where you walk in, and then immediately on the right we have the bathroom, which honestly you can't even really call a bathroom because it's really tiny, but that's kind of our sacrifice in this apartment because we do have a huge bedroom, and usually in Amsterdam the bedrooms are smaller than the bathrooms, so I feel like this is a steal. This is where you walk into the actual living area. Like, this is where we're gonna put like our dining table, and basically, as you can see, we're just getting rid of everything that was in the apartment. Moving on, we get to the kitchen, and you're probably not gonna recognize any of this because we're actually are getting a new kitchen, which is actually really exciting. Also kind of scary because we ordered the kitchen now, and now we're scared that it's like not exactly gonna fit or anything, even though we obviously measured everything, but it's just so nerve-wracking because the kitchen is expensive. But yeah, we are happy that the kitchen is like separate. There's not a door in here, but it is still like a separate room from the living area. And something else that we're really happy with is a little balcony. Very cute, and it's actually kind of big, if you can call this a big balcony. And then last but not least, we go to our bedroom. I am so happy with this door. This is so pretty. It's low-key already a mess in here because we tried to bring already as much as we could fit in our little car. There's a little cabinet here that's like built in, which I quite really like. I've also been trying to do some work here. I feel like the bedroom is honestly quite big because a lot of the apartments that we saw don't really have a big bedroom. Like, they just fit a bed, and here you can fit so much more, which is really nice. And there's a lot of daylight because of these big windows, and honestly daylight is so important for me, so that's a huge win. And then this cabinet was also already here, but we decided to keep it, and then we're gonna paint it blue because I have this vision of a blue cabinet, which is honestly gonna look really pretty, I feel like. So yeah, that's basically the current status of the apartment, and basically what we want to do today is get rid of the flooring, which we already did, and also just remove like all the other stuff that we're not gonna keep, and then also already try and fill up like most of the holes in the wall, and also try and get most of the paint off of the like doors and the windows, because with these windows, they're pretty old because this is a really old building and there has just been a lot of painting on painting on painting, so we just want to kind of strip them and then put like a fresh layer of paint on them. We'll just see what we can get done today and then see what other day we'll go, because we also need to fix the electricity. I should say Job is going to fix the electricity because I honestly have no clue about any of that, but that's something else that we want to do this week. And then next week hopefully we can get the painting done, and then hopefully also the floor. We still need to get a floor, but we're also going to do that this week. And then it will already be like kind of livable, which is going to be really nice because we have a really busy month, so we still need to figure out when we're actually gonna move. But I think what we're gonna do is just move like a lot of our stuff already in like different phases, so every time we go here with a car we can just bring as many things as we can. So yeah, we'll see about that. But right now we're gonna take a little break, go to Joe and the Juice, and yeah, I'll try and take you guys along in the process. Not going according to plan. Some things I just won't understand. Never controlling the ways I've been molding, folding up time in your hand. I wouldn't be surprised if the daylight breaks and you can't stay. Good morning. It's a little bit past 6:30 a.m. and I honestly feel exhausted. but we have so much to do. We gotta get up. I think I'm gonna quickly take a shower. And we actually were planning on heading to Amsterdam first thing in the morning because we have a lot to do with electricity today, and we do really want to do everything for that. Well, almost everything for that today. But yesterday we drove for about 45 minutes to this flooring company, and we wanted to look for a floor, but we weren't quite sure on exactly what to get, and we ended up getting a wooden floor, which we're really happy with because it looks really pretty. But since we weren't exactly sure what we were gonna get, we weren't quite prepared for the process of getting a wooden floor. So we went there and we had like a bigger car with us because we knew it wouldn't fit in our car, but the wooden planks are obviously bigger and it definitely did not fit in the car. So we had to drive 45 minutes back, and then like an hour later we had to pick up a trailer that we borrowed from family, and then we had to drive all the way back there to pick the flooring up and then drive back again. But we are very happy with how the flooring looks. I think it's gonna look really cozy in the apartment, and it is looking very much like my Pinterest board. But we didn't really give any second thought to this whole process because obviously the wood is like untouched, so now we have to oil it. You need to oil it to get like the right color that you want, and then hopefully on Sunday or Saturday, kind of depends, because we can also borrow a horse trailer from my family. Hopefully with that we can bring the fridge that we're hopefully getting on Saturday and the flooring to the apartment, because honestly getting all of the big things there is also a very big issue. But hopefully like this we can bring that on Saturday or Sunday, and then it needs to lay in the apartment for 5 days, and usually with most floorings that's like 2 days, but we didn't really think about the fact that with a wooden floor it's going to be 5 days. Oh, that gave us a lot of errors yesterday, also because it was so heavy and they were so big and the planks were really long, and it's just a struggle to get everything in Amsterdam. So yeah, I'm gonna go take a quick shower, grab most of our stuff, and then we're gonna oil the floor and then pick up Job's dad because he's gonna help us today, and then head to Amsterdam. I really wanted to make a quick coffee before you go, but we literally don't have any milk. I do have a little bit of coconut milk and a tiny bit of whole milk, so I think I'm just gonna try and mix these and hope it's enough for a coffee. I don't know if this is gonna be good, but I just really need a coffee. It's not exactly enough, but I think we can work with this. We're just gonna make it work. Let's go quickly make a coffee.